Hello, retail business owners. It's Alvin, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about developing a Rockstar team. So, for those of you who don't know, my name is Alvin. I'm the retail business coach that helps retail business owners, improve their cash flow and profitability. If you're watching this live, I'd really appreciate it if you could put the word live in the comments below. And if you're watching the replay, just pop the replay. And also, this is a live presentation, so or slash webinar, whatever they call it these days. If you want a copy of the worksheet, just drop the word worksheet in the comments below, and one of the team or myself will reach out to you, and yeah, we'll give you a copy of the worksheet. So I hope you find this super useful, and let me get this all organized. So, like I mentioned, today we're going to be talking about developing a rockstar team in your retail business. So let's rock and roll. Okay, cool. So the main problem as a retail business owner that you have is like you're struggling to make profits, right? And you're trying to figure out how to get your business to the next level, and you're constantly doing everything in your business. And one of the main problems you're probably having is you're struggling to communicate with your team, share with your team what your vision is and what you're trying to do with this business. And the cause of all of this is usually because you're doing every fucking thing in your business. So you're busy putting out fires with your left hand, selling with your right hand, working on the point of sale system, doing the merchandising. And it's really frustrating that you're doing everything in the business. And, this is not how it should be. I always talk about having a greater vision for yourself. And once we work out a vision for yourself and what you want out of life, it's really important that we use the business as a vehicle to fulfill our dreams and what we want. And this is one of the major causes of having an underperforming team, is that as a retail business owner, we don't have any sufficient dreams or desires that we want out of life. And it usually manifests itself in the business like this, because think about it. If we had a greater purpose, something that we're achieving, trying to achieve, we wouldn't be working in the business, working on the registers, doing the merchandising, cleaning up the point of sale system. We just wouldn't be doing that shit. So, so this is one of the major causes of it. So what happens when we get this right? So when you get this right as a retail business owner, you're definitely going to find that your profits will skyrocket. Your profits are going to go through the roof. You're actually going to free up more time for yourself to actually start working on the business. You're also going to have a high performing rockstar team. So what does a high performing rockstar team look like? What do they do? They're actually going to drive your business forward for you. They're actually going to make your business more profitable, and they're actually going to be running your business and working your business the way you want them to, while you're out there, enjoying and doing the things that you love. And don't get me wrong, if you love being in your business, that's great. What I would challenge you in thinking about is that in your business, you should be doing more top level, high level growth, collaboration type things in your business, rather than working in the weeds and working in the business. And yes, I know what you're saying. I'm the best salesperson. I'm the best merchandiser. I'm the best person on the computer. But really, we need to get you out of this mindset so you can start working on the business. And the only way to do this is to start developing, creating, and transforming your team into a rockstar team. So this is what we're going to go through today. And remember, there's a copy of this worksheet. If you want a copy, just pop the word worksheet below, and we'll get it out to you. Okay. So what you need to do. So I'm going to run through what I think are the key strategies that I've used in my business. This is what I've used in other clients' business before, retail business owners. And this is what you need to do to get a rockstar team really firing on all cylinders in your business, in your retail business. Okay. So the first thing you need to do, you need to make it really easy for your team. So you need to ensure that we have position descriptions, we've got communication systems, internal communication systems. We want to make it easy to know that your team know what you're actually trying to achieve, because I'm sure you've done a vision and a mission statement, and all your team know your values, don't they? Yeah. So all I'm trying to say is you just want to make it really, really easy for your team to understand what you are trying to achieve in this business and what you are trying to achieve for your clients. The next thing you need to do is you need to start thinking about key performance indicators for your team, or KPIs, and for each individual position. So in many retail businesses, we have a retail manager, we've got floor staff, department staff, even right down to a delivery team member if you have one of those. Regardless, each position needs to have some key performance indicators. And so key performance indicators, as you know, hopefully, are individual metrics that that makes it really easy for your team member to know and to strive for in your business. And oh, by the way, having KPIs also makes it a lot easier for you. The other thing that you need to implement on a daily basis, and this is what we used to do in my pharmacy business, and what I recommend for all retailers, is to have a daily huddle. And so basically, this is just a quick team meeting on the floor, 5 minutes. We just need to run through all the essentials that are important in our business. What I usually recommend is just a quick recap of our sales for yesterday. What sales are we aiming for today? Any other particulars that are happening on the retail floor? Perhaps Mary is sick, and John, can you cover this area? All that kind of thing. So you need to ensure that your retail manager or whoever's managing your business is conducting a daily huddle. It's all part of the communication piece. It really makes sense. And I know what you're thinking. I don't have the time. I don't have a big enough team. Everybody starts at different times. You need to work through these limiting beliefs that you have and ensure that you have some sort of huddle, preferably at the earliest part of the day for your team. The next thing is real basic stuff, right? Customer service training. I mean, how basic can it get? But it's often overlooked. As retail business owners, we often think that people who come and work with us or for us have already got some retail experience, or we think that customer service is innate and natural for everybody. Let me tell you, it's not. It's not, right? Let me just have a rant on this for a second. Um, you know, like you can go into so many different businesses and you can see how shit the customer service is, right? And that's simply because the retail business owner is under the assumption that you're a human being, you know how to treat other human beings properly, you know how to sell, etc. But that's total bullshit. So what we need to do is ensure that our we need to ensure that we actually give our team formal customer service training the way we want it to be done. Okay, super important. The next thing is, along with that, is sales training. We need to be making sure that our team know how to sell. Like our team know how to upsell, they know how to cross sell, they know the strategies. A lot of NLP, neuro linguistic programming type strategies on how to greet our customer, how to stand, how to match and mirror, all those basic things, or not so basic maybe, but we need to ensure that our team has this in their arsenal and we're making it easy for them to drive our profits forward. The other second most important, one of the other important things is often overlooked, is that we are not doing staff reviews. I get it. We're trying to run this retail business. We're so busy doing everything else in the business. And I'm not in HR. I don't have the expertise to do reviews for my employees. Well, let me tell you what, conducting reviews, eventually you will start doing them as a retail business owner, but it's something that you're going to move on to your manager. But reviews are super, super important. Just remember how important it was to have somebody check in with you when you were an employee. Do you know what I mean? And I think that piece is often overlooked. So reviews, either on a monthly basis or quarterly, really in retail land, I feel and I know we should be doing reviews with our team every month. And the last part is we need to ensure that we're constantly hiring rock stars. So what do I mean by that? So that means as a retail business owner, we should always be hiring, because it's either famine and a drought or it's feast, right? So we always get stuck because we don't have enough staff. Somebody calls in sick and it puts us in a real dilemma. So one of the limiting beliefs I believe for retailers is that we always need to be constantly hiring, because if you find a rock star who can help you on the retail floor. They can just explode your sales and drive your profits. So super, super important that you're always hiring people, right? You've always got an ad out there. You've always main thing is you have a system and a process that always working for you to hire rock stars. So in summary, I've harped on way too long as usual, but it all boils down to these few things. And remember, if you want to copy this worksheet, just hit me up, put the word worksheet below, and we will get it out to you. So in order for you to be continuing to hit home runs, haha, and drive profitability in your retail business, it all boils down to ensuring that you have amazing communication systems. You're better communicating with your team have a better clarity on what you want to achieve and what they are aiming for. And the third thing is they've got accountability, because accountability is so important, and it just ensures that they know that somebody else is making sure that they're doing their work. And the last final thing, once you get those three right, you're actually going to start making more money. And that's why you're in this game for. You're going to be driving your profits forward, and happy days for you. And hopefully, once you're making all that money, you are going to be working on your business and spending time doing the things that you love. So if I think that's it. Yeah, that's the ad blurb. So I hope you found that useful. Like I said, these are just some simple steps that you can use in your business to start creating a rockstar team and developing a rockstar team. Look, if you just take one or two of those strategies that I've given you there and start working on it and implementing it in the next week, you are going to notice some big, big changes, not only in your business, in your team and yourself. And as always, if you want some help with this stuff, just send me a message, put the word help below, and myself and my team will reach out to you. I hope you found that useful. Much love, and we shall speak soon. Ciao.